Hey, welcome back to the Nail Chronicle. So this week I've got a treat, if you excuse the pun, for the Silks design. So I'm using Australis Sweet Caroline. It's a peachy, it's very light peach actually, colour, and I felt it had a bit of a summer vibe to it and was, I don't know, kind of a happy colour. It's just my interpretation of it. So I had to speed this up quite a bit with the putting on my base color. The reason for this was I was going super slow to try and make sure I didn't get any on my skin because I didn't have much time to like clean up or do much else with it. So I did go extra careful, and I do like the Australis brushes for this is that they don't go everywhere, and I'm able to keep my nail polish on my nails, which is great. But yeah, you'll see I'm having a bit of trouble where I'm trying to paint with my right hand. But no, I think I did a pretty good job. I think only on the second coat I got a little tiny bit on my hand, but I was pretty happy. It's probably one of my neatest jobs I've done so far. For those of you that are like me and get it all over your hands no matter what you do, a makeup or an eye makeup brush, grab a cheap one of those and dip it in some nail polish remover. I personally use acetone free one, and then just go around the edges of your nail, and it makes cleanup 1,000 times easier. So having put all my base coats on, I moved on to the decals. It's been a while since I've used decals. I just like them because they're really easy to put on and it can instantly transform your nails, which is fantastic. These ones I picked up from a little like Asian shop. I'm not sure, I can't remember what it was. It was in just this big shopping center, and I always like having a look in there because quite often they'll have some really cool nail art stuff. And the prices are generally pretty reasonable, which in Australia it's impossible to get nail art stuff like actually in the shop. You always have to buy it online. So yeah, it was a great find. And funnily enough, somebody else had also found the same one, because these were as part of a collaboration. You can read more about that on the blog post for this. So yeah, and it's alright because we ended up doing completely different designs, so that was quite lucky. And so I just started out with applying the ice creams on top of my nails, and just trying to make sure that they were facing different angles. I was going for a bit of a fun, happy vibe, so I didn't want everything all uniquely and identical uniform. So yeah, the hardest bit actually, and I'll come to it in a second, is applying the little strip of, I guess, sprinkles is what they were kind of trying to emulate, because it's more just trying to cut it in the right spot and make sure that it I didn't overlap it or I didn't make it too short so it looked weird. So I just took my time with this one, and luckily enough, I don't know how I did this, but it pretty much ended up being able to use the entire length of the strip with I think I only had a slither of wastage, so I didn't end up with this weird half spot of the sticker, which is really great. So I mean, I wasn't wasting anything as well. So I was just using the nail scissors. I just find they're a little bit sharper, and they're actually pretty good for cutting decals like this, because they are smaller, so you can get like right onto the edge of your nail, and it makes it a lot easier. And so I also applied a second one to my other hand and just took my time. And I'm sorry I had my hands off the screen. I think half of it is I'm just trying to see a little bit more of what I'm doing, so I'm going to try and adjust my setup a little bit and see if I can get my hands a bit more on screen, which is the whole point of these videos. So if you know any tricks for this, let me know. Maybe even a big magnifying glass might help. But yeah, so there we go. I hope you enjoyed this. This is my cute peach ice cream nail arts. I did this part of a collaboration, so if you liked it, hit that subscribe button and hit the like. Leave me a comment. Also, I don't know if you noticed, I changed my intro. What do you think of my new intro? Is it good, bad? What could I do differently? Let me know. I'm playing around with a few things. Anyway, until next time, I'll see you then. Bye!